Good and amazing individuals, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video of the day. And in this video I'm going to make a deep analysis about land, power, law and intimidation, because what has happened today in this community is not something that we can take for granted. As always, Nyabuhanse village is a village full of drama. And for those who have not subscribed to this amazing YouTube channel, make sure that you subscribe, like, comment, and share this video to other individuals. And remember to turn on the notification bell so that any day, anytime I post any video, you people get updated and watch my videos till the end. Also, I have another YouTube channel that goes by the name Vibe with Lumumba, and basically for that YouTube channel, I post videos on my lifestyle videos and village logs. So today I want to talk about an issue that is not just about land, it is not just about road, and it is not just about a disagreement between neighbors. This is a story about power, money, fear, and how law is sometimes used not for justice, but as a weapon. I want to be very clear from the beginning. I'm not here to incite violence. I'm not here to accuse anyone of crimes.
Pass here very well. And if they want, we have to remove a place where one tires will be passing, and then they will be removing another part whereby another tires will be passing. So we'll be removing equal. But just imagine, for us, from this side to that end, this is our land, and they are just claiming that they just want us not to, they just want them to pass through here.
I'm here to analyze what has happened, what the law says, and what the situation really represents for many rural communities. Let me start by talking about setting the scene. Anesto and people that were together with Anesto were digging trenches to lay a foundation for a perimeter wall on their land. This wall was not built randomly. They deliberately left a space for a road, a passage wide enough for half a truck to pass.
This part, if they want to pass, we are not denying them to pass If they want to pass, let them remove. We have already removed our part from this part to here. These guys, even if is a heavy truck, can pass through this part. One tires. For them, they have to remove another tires to pass through their land there. To allow these a passing way.
This road, however, is not a government road. It is not gazetted. It exists only because private landowners chose to leave space for access. While Anesto and his family were digging the foundation trenches, Ondari, the father to Marwa, arrived at the site. What followed was a heated exchange of words. Let me talk about the core argument. Anesto's position was simple and direct. He said, we have already given part of our land for the road. Why are you not giving the remaining section of your plot so that we contribute equally? This is an important point, Anesto is not claiming ownership of Ondari's land. He is not demanding land by force. He is questioning fairness. Anesto goes ahead and gives a very good example that Ondari's family does not allow them to pass through their roads. That raises a lot of questions. Why should one family sacrifice land to access while another enjoys the benefit without contributing? When we look at more details about this road mostly is being used by Ondari's family. That is the road heading to Dimwango's construction site. Let me leave that alone. Let me talk about Ondari's response and escalation. According to Anesto, the exchange did not remain calm. He claimed the Ondari family responded with intimidation. Statements were allegedly made suggesting that they have money, they can take people nowhere, the law will deal with anyone who opposes them. At one point, Ondari told Anesto, "Do you think the kind of brain you have, you will ever have money?"
Eti tuende tunaogopa kusema eti juu wako na pesa watasijua watatuchukua wapi. Hakuna, si kila siku unasema sijimu unasema eti sijimu kuna pesa. Tukwenye tu tulikuwa kile utakuwa na pesa ndio uko na akili. Hakuna, wacha nisikue nayo, Hata wewe uko nayo sasa. Wewe uko nayo ndio maana unanyanyasa watu unasema eti sijui nini. Sasa
that's intimidation. Let me say this. That statement is not about land. That is about humiliation. This is about class superiority. Anesto father actually claimed Ondari attempted to physically confront him.
Sasa kama hivyo anatoka sehemu yenye ametoka na kuja itananipiga na niko kwetu nafanya kazi yetu. Mbona atoke sehemu yote itananikimbia kuja kunipiga?
An act that, if true, will turn a land dispute to be a matter of personal safety. As always, we have seen in this village how people that tend to be bragging of having a lot of money, they're intimidating other people that we believe they're poor. That is what is happening, and that is what is revealing itself. Let me talk about Anesto's declaration. The turning point. This is where the story shifts. Anesto says that, "I am no longer afraid. If it means being arrested, let me be arrested. If it means going to jail, let me go, but I will not live in fear."
Mimi afadhali basi nishike wewe nifunga lakini hautaniendesha venye unaniendesha. Kwani kufungwa ni nini? Kwani si ukufe?
So that tells us that Anesto stood by his foot and said it like a man. That statement is very powerful because when someone reaches that point, it means intimidations have failed and escalation becomes dangerous for everyone involved. Let me talk about the pattern beyond the incident. According to the villagers, this is not an isolated case. The Ondari family is alleged known for intimidating villagers, using legal threats. We have seen this severally, not only with Ondari. Marwa himself is doing that to, let me just give the name. He's doing that to Gintu. David Jr. used that against Mama Ann's family. Again, we see buying ancestral land is being done by Ondari's family, creating fear so that people back down and sell cheaply. So whether every claim is true or not, perception really matters. When a community believes that one family is untouchable because of money and lawyers, fear becomes normalized. Let me talk about the river issue, where the law gets very clear, and take it from me, tomorrow or any other day, this will raise a major problem. Leave alone the issue about the space that they are now arguing, because what I believe, and maybe Anesto will be bringing another footage where something wanted to happen, where somebody was at risk of being harmed. Let me hope that Anesto, maybe he'll be revealing that, actually he'll be giving us that footage, and when that footage will be released, I'll be talking about that. But let me talk about the river issue, because this is where the problem is. Today I'm speaking about it, and I know tomorrow I'll be speaking about it, because let me talk about something even more serious. The Ondari family reportedly bought land near a river and first. They bought this land from Anesto's family, and the other portion, even I'm not supposed to call the name, but yeah, let me just use that one for Anesto's family. Yeah? They bought that space from Anesto's family, blocking villagers from accessing the river. So they have fenced it in such a way that the villagers are being blocked from accessing the river. This is where the law does not bend. In Kenya, rivers are public resources. Riparian land has strict limits. No individual has the right to block community to access to a river. So tomorrow, I know very well Anesto, or the family to Anesto, because they have already started this fight. They'll be going ahead to that river so that to break through, so that they can make their way to the river. Even if you own land near a river, you must leave a buffer. You cannot fence it off. You cannot deny people access. If villagers are blocked from the river, the fence can be declared illegally, regardless of how much money someone has. Because on Marwa's part, he has fenced that river. And tomorrow, I smell something fishy will be happening. This single issue alone weakens the claim that the law is on our side. Having said this, let me now talk what the law says about the road. Let me actually be balanced. Legally speaking, no one can force to give land for a road unless it is gazetted or it is registered right of way. So yes, Ondari cannot be forced to surrender the land without due process, but the law also consider equity. If one party sacrifices land for access and another benefits without contribution, court often intervenes to create easement, order shared contribution, or define boundaries officially. What the law does not allow is threats, harassment, using wealth to silence others. Let me talk about this is not just a land case. This is a social power struggle. Because what we see, the way Ondari is speaking, this tells us that this is all about rich versus poor, educated versus dismissed, fear versus resistance. Anesto represents many villagers who have stayed quiet for years until one day they say that enough is enough. But there is a danger. When people lose fear of arrest, conflict can turn physical, and once that happens, everyone loses. And I'm really suspecting the way these things are heading to this direction, this is what will be happening. We'll now see that things will be turning physically. Let me talk about who is right and who is wrong. There is no saint here. Ondari's family may be legally correct on some land ownership issue, but if intimidation, threats are blocking actually maybe public roads or resources are happening, then the moral ground collapses. Anesto and the villagers may be morally right in resisting oppression, but escalation without mediation can lead to arrests, injuries, or worse. Let me talk about what should happen the right way. This situation needs 1. Chief and elders mediation. And let me hope that the chief and the elders that will be handling this issue won't be, actually one family cannot put them in their pocket, because we already know about bribery and every other thing, negative thing that is happening in the village, where the same family is using the likes of the chiefs and the elder people so that can intimidate the villagers. Number 2, a licensed surveyor to define boundaries. Not that a licensed surveyor. There's a reason about that, because we also have some fake surveyors. Number 3, authorities to address the river access issue. When they will be talking about this road issue, about the road that they are now struggling about, that we can see tug of war about the river, about the road, let them go ahead and address the river access, because someone cannot fence a riparian land so that he can gain by himself. Because in the villages, I know some people won't be understanding. Most of the times we depend on water from the rivers so that we can go wash our clothes, use in washing our utensils, even some doing some other home chores. So, number 4, a formal written easement agreement. Not threats, not feasts, not jail bravado. Let me now say this as a final message. This story is not about one man. It is not about one family. It is about what happens when money speaks louder than people, and when ordinary citizens are forced to choose between fear or resistance. The law is meant to protect everyone, not just those who can afford it. And when rivers or when villagers begin to say, I'm not afraid anymore, it is not bravery, it is desperation. Let me say this. If you believe land, law, and power should be discussed openly, share this video. If you think intimidation has no place in our communities, comment respectful, and remember, justice is not measured how much money you have, but how you treat those with less power than you. Goodbye.
This gentleman is asking for,
Yeah.
And this is the reality. The day this kind of the case was being dismissed,
Yes.
himself, he called himself,
Yes.
because today on 29th, it was to come today as a mention. Today, it was to come like a mention today.
It has got mentioned.
Mention.
Yeah.
And my lawyer, I told my lawyer,
Yeah.
tell the judge, the other party is the one that is delaying us. Give us a year.
Yes.
And the judge said,
Yes.
if they have not aligned themselves, that day they never came.
Yeah.
It was 16th December. They never came.
Yeah.
And it talked about now, after January 29, I'll give now the hearing in 2027. I want to delay them. The YouTubers, yes, I want to delay them here, and they will not go anywhere. It was written like I should be 300 meters away from his territory, including that's the land of him. That's the land of him. I have another land to the other side, so I should not come to this kind of the village anymore. I told my lawyer, is a very stupid person and lunatic, psychopathic people who cannot understand and tally for themselves. Abusing to the lawyer, including told some of the people like, oh, the lawyer going to be named 17,000. And the lawyer is just 15,000 for him because he was a low-class lawyer. very fourth class lawyer. And I brought the first class, talk about a court of appeal lawyers, including I told much of the people, when my lawyer entered the talk about the court, including the judge stood up and greeted like, senior, how are you?
The question is this, when Kenge was in Argentina, actually he collected a lot of money in form of donation, so as to fulfill,
from the burial ceremony,
so as to fulfill his dream for taking some people. The information was to take some people to the court. Why you? Because so far we have only seen one case that even it never materialized. Because, and that case was about you and him. There is no any other case.
Let me tell you one thing.
Yes.
When he was in Argentina,
yes,
he said like, because during that time we started building,
yes,
and he got a report. There's a time I said in my video, because he was watching us and he was watching me very meticulous. Even right now you're gonna be watching me.
Yes.
Sponsor your party, including it's only his team knew it. Whoever they were in WhatsApp, they knew like this gentleman has no money. There's a day he ever told me, oh, going to bring me my phone, give me go tell Roro to give you the phone and bring it to me. I want to call this kind of the sponsor who told me gonna be buying me a generator to hear what is happening. I talked about, oh,
this is what
he's
is
lying
happening
to us. Keep posting, keep posting.
You know, even there is a day that he was hanged with his own dad.
I understand.
Yeah.
And he was about to be dismissed.
Yeah, when I went to call my mom that there's somebody who is being hanged in the door. My mom told me, who is that? And my mom came and cut
the rope.
The rope and
the boy rolled down like a frog.
Yeah,
I know that story. I know that story.
And when he came out, he said, "Mama, Asante, thanks, Mom."
Thanks.
And when he was asked why it's because he has not seen the goats, and the goats I have seen them going to Muinya Bwansi.
Including whenever you want to tackle this kind of the Dimwango also. My friend, it's Dimwango is only the money that has changed her face. I'm telling you.
It's real funny.
Nobody could go and approach and say hi. She was looking like the Condad himself. Direct. Somebody looking like something like you stretch, but whenever she's walking, you see a very meticulous lady from in front. The Mafrubanya. Hello, beautiful people, wherever you are. Welcome back. It's Anesto back again to the root of today. It's one-on-one live coverage. I'm going to be coming to you live at this kind of the maximum time. And keep tuned, keep it locked, because we are here to make it happen. Welcome, bro.
Yes.
Hi.
Welcome back to Reaction.
It's another moment. Welcome back to Reaction.
Exactly.
Is it the reality, man?
Yeah.
Is it the reaction?
Because, it has been a long time since you were in Reaction.
It's been a long time. I miss you, my pill. No worry about that one. You understand, that's my career.
That's your career.
That's my career.
The career of growth.
Yeah, to make it happen.
Yes.
And
exactly.
That's what people see, and they know that it's a no-go zone and danger progressing. They have to understand it. How is everything, bro?
Everything is good.
Welcome to the channel.
Yeah, let me introduce first myself.
Exactly.
Maybe for those who are seeing me for the first time.
Exactly.
I go by the name Maxwell Lumumba Africa. That is my YouTube channel name. I personally go by the name Maxwell Lumumba.
Exactly.
We are here to make it tuned.
Welcome, Max.
Yeah, exactly.
And make it happen, bro. We are here.
Always.
We are here always, eh?
Yes.
And how many times have you? Because I always start this kind of the video to make sure that your security is tight.
Yes.
And I always ask about how secure are you and how threateners have you been threatened?
No, so far nobody has threatened me. But somebody actually,
in terms of witchcraft.
Oh, actually somebody said that you and me. Somebody is trying to tell me that he's going to take us to those, we call them
witchcraft.
Yeah, something like witchcraft.
Witch doctors.
Witch doctors, because they have now seen that court is not working. Now they are now going ahead now to the witchcraftiness.
You understand what happened to Roro whenever she was pregnant?
I don't know.
They went for the taboo.
Yes.
To make sure that the stomach was being drawn, the circle,
yes.
And it was looking like the bull's eye. Yes. At the middle top, at the, how do you call it? The
navel.
It's called a navel.
Yeah, something like a navel.
I could call it umbilical cord.
Yeah,
where
the
the
double
umbilical
side.
cord is ever cut from.
Exactly.
Whatever we need is somebody to understand what I talk about. But the good thing is you understand what is ever coming outside here.
Exactly.
We have some of the people who are so funny, and sometimes I do sit and I always laugh.
Yeah.
When I always don't reply some of the texts, sometimes I do laugh,
Yeah.
and I talk about people are not serious. In a way, like we are Africans,
Yeah.
but another African like you can come out vividly to start talking about, oh, because you are talking about this one, because it is so touching, I will do this to harm you or to alter your normal body functioning or whatever, and getting to the witchcraft and much more. We are not interested with that one. What happened in the tradition time, you understand what happened in the tradition time.
I understand very well.
Whenever we are going to look for a lady, You are going to tell a person who you know is like you're gonna be the healers,
Yes.
the village healers.
Yes.
You go to a village healer and talk about, hey, please, there's a very beautiful lady. Whenever I meet any beautiful lady, I want whenever give me something. Whenever I meet with her, she will follow me.
Yes.
You are given a stick. It's a normal stick. The gentleman is going. It's only your faith that makes it to happen.
Exactly.
Like whenever you have such kind of the things, like the herbs, you put it into your pocket. You start talking about, yeah, this is the lady. You know, you put yourself very carefragistically, very nice. Whenever the lady comes, you talk about, yeah, lady, how are you? And you throw your words. Maybe the lady was to flirt with you, but you are fearing how you're gonna be making it happen. But you think about, oh, that village healer is very truth. And you talk about, now I'm gonna be getting there, so I can do other things. My friend, when you start bouncing, how many people have sold their whole lands talking about, I'm gonna be securing my home, I want to get some money? How many people? But it's not working. And when you go to those kind of the people where they're sleeping, even they don't have a mattress. And you're talking about you want to be getting well.
individual. He's just coming from here, Mombasa.
Oh, it's just in Mombasa.
Here in Mombasa. So he thinks that because he's coming from Mombasa, he threatened me with those, I don't know, they're called social what? These, in English we call them the witchcraft.
The witch doctors.
Sorcerers.
The sorcerers.
Yes, those people. So I was telling him, look, this thing that you are trying to now tell me, these are the things that we used to do when we were children.
Exactly.
This thing about, I don't know, you put some plant, I don't know, in your hands, you go greet and
Greet somebody.
It's
No longer doing it.
It is doing nothing.
Exactly. And the good thing about it,
Yes.
I've seen when I was buying a land, I can give you a short story here.
Yes.
When I was buying a land here, which is 2 hectares of land,
Yes.
very big one.
Yeah.
So there are people who are claiming to get it, but I could just manage to get it before them because the money talks.
Money talks.
Money talks louder than whatever you're thinking about. Then you have to do the action than speaking.
Exactly, yeah.
So when I went there the following day, one of the village elder told me, Gintu, don't shake their hands.
Okay.
They might not be correctly like they are coming to for you to maybe to cherish with you or to be eyewitness for you.
Yes.
Maybe they are coming in terms of maybe getting your powers from you, and maybe one day, one time, or you will sell that land to them, or you not take it. You know, we have 2, 3 things there. Maybe you don't take
say
it.
that they'll take your luck.
Yeah, they will take your land.
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Hey, that somebody is shaking your hand.
That he'll take your luck.
That is stupidity of theirs. I greeted everybody.
Yes.
And I talked about, there's no anything like that one. If you have, there's nothing, I tell people today, there's nothing like witchcraft can do anything with money. I swear, if you have money, there's nothing can happen to you, even if there is a witchcraft.
Even this reminds me, there is a, I don't know, it is a church or what. When you try greeting them this way, they do for you this way.
Omlembe.
I don't know.
Mlembe. They don't shake hands.
They don't shake hands.
That's their religion.
Yeah.
That's their religion. And to the real fact, that's how it could be. Because most of the things, whenever you see such kind of the region,
Do this way.
3 times,
Yes.
That's 4 times,
Yeah.
3 times,
like
3
3
times.
times,
And that's called Murembe. Murembe. Those are just the luyas.
Okay.
So this kind of the people, why are they greeting themselves like that way? Sometimes talk about the contaminations. They talk about the handshake, contaminations, and much more. Sometimes whenever they're in church, they're going to be eating some stuff. So when you understand, they have a convoy of themselves.
Exactly.
They are dancing while walking. Even if they have a body from the morgue, they are carrying it onto their shoulders. They are walking for a far distance, and they cannot use any kind of the vehicle. And to that one,
Yes.
now whenever they're just dancing, they're shaking hands, they're doing whatever,
Yeah.
and again you start shaking your hands a bit, you're gonna be eating some food from there, a bit thirsty, drinking water, you understand such kind of the things.
And this is what actually the West people, actually they rebuke us because of that behavior. Because you get that somebody maybe goes to Lu, then you come back and start greeting people, you
Yeah.
go still, you share some meal with others.
Exactly.
Actually, they are rebuking some people who especially they don't use those forks or the spoon. when
Yeah,
eating.
exactly.
So when see
Also,
your
they
hand
don't
this
use.
way,
They
yeah?
don't use.
But most of them.
Most
use.
of them are the lawyers.
No,
in
no,
terms
I'm
of-
talking about the West now.
Oh, the West people. Yeah,
Europe.
They
where,
use forks and
yeah, they use those are things.
spoons.
Yeah.
Exactly, because you understand them. They are a bit diverse.
Exactly.
They have. You understand the life we are right now.
Yes.
It's the life maybe in 1920 in America. So we are still we are
still
running
coming.
with them, but we have not yet. So that's why we are still coping what we don't know.
Exactly.
And that's why you see, and to this kind of the village, that the people who are ever so funny, they are coming out to tell us like, oh, I will sue you
I'll sue
using other people's money.
Yeah.
And that's an African who cannot think about, have I made money for me to do this?
Yeah.
And a little bit of something that I wanted to say.
Yes.
You know, understand here, we are not talking about anyone here in bad intention,
Yes.
but we are rectifying the mistakes where they are.
Yeah.
Point number one.
Yes.
I said one day, like an African is a person who doesn't know tomorrow. He knows about today and tomorrow God will provide.
Yeah.
But he doesn't think about what tomorrow will come. Maybe it will be the future of it.
Yes.
But they think about tomorrow, the way I will wake up, God has already selected what I will have to do. Look at how the mentality is. Because of what religion, number one.
Yes.
An African was challenged with a religion. And to understand, whenever you bring a religion to an African, my friend, you have won everything. You just promise them, you come to my church and you will eat.
Yes. And that actually is what let's say the colonizers got that loophole so that they'll come like maybe church people, then they colonize us.
Exactly.
That is what happened.
The missionaries.
Yes,
They
they
came while they were coming with the sweets,
Sweets.
some clothes. We thought about which kind of business. Oh my living God, I have a sweater. Somebody
have a
touches your sweater. The whole day somebody can come and look at what is this?
What is this?
Look at the theater the whole day. Whenever you pass, the children are coming to you.
a lot
You
of
have
them.
some sweets.
Some sweets.
And you understand, in the village is sweet potato and the bush roots. And whenever you hear something very sweet, you talk about, my God, I will follow this gentleman. Has something very allied to the ecosystem. But that's how the loophole was it. But we are not sticking to that one.
Yeah.
The little fact is, I've seen so much people are behaving in normal
Yes.
outside here.
Yeah.
And it's the reality, because I've seen things which are not, which are flabbergastic at the moment, and people have not yet think about what's really happening to the village. Because right now everybody's crying about the economy. Economy is very harsh.
terrible.
Economy is very harsh. I've seen Mugesi is calling me here. Maybe he might be having a problem. Sometimes I always pick some calls. We have to understand, because sometimes you can find like somebody has a problem, and we are talking about, we are onto the video.
Exactly.
Where Buddha? Salam alaikum.
So when we talk about economy, right now economy is very, very, very bad. That is, we have to understand, because it is not only here in the village, not only in Kenya,
Breaking
but
news. Nko video on the
actually,
gamwin. Aya sawa. So it's a vital information that I have to go for, and let's continue. There's not a problem.
a
here.
breaking news.
It's a breaking. We're gonna be coming maybe later.
Okay.
Don't worry about that one. Exactly.
Okay.
So Maxwell.
Yes.
I've seen so much of the things trending, getting here, getting there.
Yes.
And much of maybe whatever you wanted to cover today.
Yes.
What could it be coming out?
Actually, today I wanted just to ask you some few questions, especially concerning maybe the CCTVs, yeah? Because we know very well that there are some people from maybe from America who brought some CCTV, the likes of, there were some two people, yeah?
The CCTV was brought
Mama Gift.
and
Baba Gift, yeah?
Baba Gift, but he
Yes.
had a name. What was his name? He was having a name. Even I have his number.
Yes. Are those CCTV working? Because we have to understand there's CCTV that the first batch was from them. There is other CCTV that were brought with the Jamaican uncle. There was some other CCTV when they were making that garage. You get that there were some CCTV that were brought. But up to now, I don't know why Kenge is not using this CCTV. Is he afraid of maybe when something happens to the villa, he does not want to account for it?
My friend, let me tell you something.
Yes.
You know, this is Kenya.
Yes.
And the more you think about going to be digital, the more you are enclosing yourself in a way like you'll never come out from it.
Exactly.
Number one, I will give you a short story.
Yes.
The first CCTV bunch was brought with not even those kind of the Baba gift were fake.
Yes.
Because they brought, and it brought much of the tension.
Actually, it was 10 CCTVs.
10 CCTVs, and also they were with GoPro cameras, which were fake cameras, and a bit nobody used them up to this kind of the time. Nobody has been using them. Including Kenge came out and talked about they were fake when these kind of the people had already went back. And it brought much of the things like, oh, I will never have to respect these people and much more. That's how Mama Gift's channel ever died. Because of what? The gentleman promised to give them shout outs until, because this gentleman lived to their home. So he promised like, I'm gonna be growing your channel and much more. They came here and they gave him much of the things, but to the return, they talked about they have brought fake things. And how can you talk about the fake thing, yet you're being told with another person from various countries that this kind of the thing is fake and you have not yet used it? In a way like you want something legit and you cannot account to yourself like you can buy it, you the individual. So how is it like you are talking about something is fake and you cannot buy it, you personally? You understand it? Including the likes of Gitriba, they talked about, oh, these cameras are very fake. Oh, Kenge to this side. Oh, much more things here. And yet they cannot buy a GoPro, including the GoPros were sent with Jamaican uncle, including the taxes. Talk about the revenue, the taxes, the KRA. They withhold them at the talk about airport. They talked about they have to get the license and much more. The tax has to go high, including Mugesi was the one who was sent with Kenge himself, because Mugesi had a clearance charter to make sure we're going to be clearing them direct from Kisumu and to be dropped here. And that's the one courtesy, like, why do you want to talk about things are fake yet you have not yet bought yours? That's number one. Number two, I'm giving you a little bit of a clear statement for you to get what I'm coming out to. When Kenge came out and talked about Gintu has stolen some of the fish, the con mom said, oh, Gintu took some fish from this kind of the fish pond and went and sold. And I was here to fish. I was fishing here. When he came out, why couldn't he give out the CCTV footage showing Gintu stealing? Because the first time there's a pump, machine pump, which was pumping water, was stolen. Then this kind of the gentleman accounted and gave out a footage, a footage of this kind of the Brian, rest in peace, he died, that gentleman, because he was a very commercial thief. And a very intelligent thief, but he was intelligized and he was knocked down. So a bit from that, you can come to account like they gave out the footage of the CCTV about that kind of the gentleman. But coming to Gintu, Mugesi and whoever was there, there's no footage. And I give you a little bit of a secret. The Kenge inside doesn't have any kind of the footages. I tell you as a fact, up to date. It has nothing. It's only one camera is just there and it's black and white. Don't ask about why. And the only CCTV that outside there, he cannot have a memory card that can store all the footages. So sometimes at night he leads and sometimes it brings a problem because he has chased everybody who could tally and talk about that's what it's going to be done. Now, one thing I wanted to say is this gentleman could be one of the very good decorated YouTubers in this kind of a horizon. Even me, I could be going there. Even if he chased me out, I could ask for apology if he could be one of the decorated people and talk about, even if he wronged to me, I could go and talk about I want my future. I want my future. I could go there and talk about I want my future. Okay, I will go there and tell him, you know, these kind of things, ABCD, and everything will go straight. We could be going there to learn so many things, but he has messed with much of the things, including he has a very stupid talk about how he always answers much of the people from the phone and much more. So many people have never understood it. He has a very stupid character of answering people, very bad comments.
I came to realize that is that guy traumatized in such a way?
Like right now, I'm coming to that one, and I'm coming to that one. So number two, this gentleman, the CCTVs is ever ever claiming like, oh, you know, so many people, they like to see him progressing very well.
Yes.
Like even right now they're talking about, oh, in your ranch put CCTVs, put the solars with CCTVs to monitor Gintu. That's what they're talking about. Oh, Gintu will come to kill your horses or whatever. I'm just not understanding, like, am I the only person? They're talking about, you understand, from my home to this kind of, it's like 2 kilometers. Correct?
Yeah.
And now account like Matiko and me. Matiko, who is 50 meters.
This place.
And Mulibi is 50 meters. And Gintu is 2 kilometers. Who could they account talking about, oh, this is a person? A bit, we are getting it like there are people who hate Gintu naturally.
Yes.
And maybe they like to talk about me so as he can talk about me and
you.
get a bunch of the views. There's no problem about that one. He has to talk about Gintu very bad because they know we don't want to see Gintu, because nobody ever knew like Gintu will ever never go and start begging and kneeling down. Number two, this gentleman has a problem. The problem he has is he is the engineer, he is the electrician,
the foreman.
He is the foreman, he is an accountant, he's the veterinarian. He's a veterinarian. He's a watchdog. He's everything. And you can never do everything at your own.
Yes.
And it's because of he cannot take care of other people's dignity, or he's ever lowering people's dignity. Like a person who is working for him. You understood the other day, one gentleman was speaking here called Emmanuel. The last day he was talking about, they are given, like, I've given you a mandate. Take care of this kind of the fish pond. It's only cleaning them, taking care of that kind of the small farm there. And again, whenever I come here, I give you fencing. I tell you, oh, this kind of the hardcore outside here, they're going to be having some grasses coming out, uproot them out. I give you the other section there. Can you dig that area or dig a fish pond, another one there? A bit becoming a crazy thing when it comes to the real conscience of handling people and talk about as an employer. Which is becoming him like he's ever using people in a way, like, because they don't have anything to their pocket. He's using people. There's something called an opportunist. Like, you understand, opportunistic. Like this time, the economy is very harsh. Everybody's looking for how am I going to get even a single bob a day. Make sure I'm going to be feeding my family. So there's poorness in this village, there's poverty in this village, and there's stress in this kind of the village. So they're using those 3 characters for him to benefit himself. Like, you want to use this person who is more traumatized in working to his farm because he doesn't have anything to do extra to make sure that his work is progressing. And another thing, right now, I heard him talking about, I'm going to be coming to the point you asked about, is he having any kind of a problem right now? He's having a very big problem. Look at how he was ever saying that his horses are ever becoming slim. And look at his horses and look at himself. Between the horses and him, who is becoming slimmer?
The one.
He's the one. Why is it like that? Roro is went. Right now he's sleeping like a panga. He doesn't have any kind of the futurative thing, like look at how age he is. Do you understand the age he is? They can account, my friend. He is 38 years. 38 years with 1 kid and not even approved. We are not coming to that one. Leave it aside.
That is why you want to donate. The coldness is becoming cold. That is why you want to donate some spermatozoa.
Exactly. Right now, and I'm telling that as fact. Even that kind of the lady, she ever came out and she understands this gentleman. He's a molester, number one. And also, he's right now having a very big stress because he's being pressurized. Oh, you're becoming old. You're becoming aged. Look at the people like young Maxi. They have children, 2 children. You are there thinking about, even if you're going to be, you're going to be a millionaire. But with 1 child who is very young, you will be at 50 and the child now is getting to high school. Which kind of the enjoyment you're going to be getting there? You're when you're using your own retirement that you could be talking about, my child is now depending on himself. You could be enjoying you and your Latin lady. And you are just there talking about the fish, hey guys, and again you hear, guys, my child is getting to Form 1, grade 10. Oh,
that time
you know, the shopping is very too much here, please, can you do? If he's asking for a laptop charger,
Now that is becoming overwhelming. Actually, it's just exaggerating everything.
Exactly.
A laptop charger.
Yeah.
That is so bad. Yeah, I saw that video. I saw that
He
video.
was claiming for a laptop charger that the ones that are being sold here are a bit fake. I don't know, Chinese and whatever. And
wants to be imported from Europe
he
or
wants to be
America.
imported, and he doesn't. He's not the one to import it.
Yes.
He's just saying it to understand if somebody will come out and pinpoint like, oh, I'm gonna be supporting it to come out. That's not the case.
Opinion giver. You just bring up opinion,
Yeah,
then
and
somebody
to see any person who can act upon it.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
That's one thing that makes things to be a bit cruel.
Yeah.
And another palm is when this kind of the CCTVs were ever coming in.
Yes.
He was being told like there's a person who came with the hidden ones that they can be hidden, and that's why I said there's only one inside the villa, which is a bit black and white. Even it's not working correctly. They're this kind of the gentleman who came to fix this kind of the CCTVs here, and talking about going to be connecting, we're talking about going to be connecting it with the Wi-Fi's and much more. The Wi-Fi's are not working. They're having a very big problem there. They're fixing Starlink is not payable in Kenya, and a Vita problem. So he's just suffering in that kind of a zone, in that kind of a swamp. He's suffering there.
Suffering
Whenever you see some of the people becoming slender and every day cannot go anywhere, I wanted to come to this kind of the point. Yesterday, I had somebody giving me the information. I understand I have an NBI called Nyamuanse Bureau of Investigation.
Yes.
He was talking about, there's a person whom we went to the court with and who was keen to. There's no one another person.
I actually did that video.
You saw it?
I don't even saw it. I responded to that video. In my yesterday's video, I reacted back on it.
Exactly.
Yes.
So he was talking about, I'm a very good person known. Even I can use the FBI.
Yes.
One thing is, even talking about an FBI is making a very big mistake. Number one, because the FBI are the ones that analyzed him like a very big molester YouTuber in Africa. Including even Wodemai, they have gone to America, they have done whatever necessary, but they have never molested ladies.
Exactly.
He has
That is
ever
right.
molested
That is
ladies.
true.
And he has been given a fine of 30 million Kenya shillings, and he cannot afford for it. He can never be accounted for it, and he cannot do anything because he doesn't have money. He's there to beg. Who can, even if you beg, my friend, who can give you 30 million Kenya shillings? 250,000? Nobody. And is now suffering to the village. He's our sufferer, my people. You just watch him. He's just struggling to get some foodstuffs and put them onto the table, because right now he's using the same gentlemen. They are cooking, and you understand, eating Githriba's food. Eating somebody who has cooked food, a gentleman, and you have chased all the ladies, including the only one lady who is there is only Anastasia, and that lady has a very big problem there, because she is the one who is cooking for those kind of the whole gentlemen in that village. That's villa. You understand it?
Yes, I understand.
Like she's having a very bigger time. She cannot study in the evening time. Like she has come out from the school to start studying. She cannot study. Why? She is there to come whenever she is coming from school direct. She's going to the kitchen, cooking for this kind of the whole gentlemen, including Githriba doesn't have a wife. He has chased everybody. You understand? Cooking for Kenge, he doesn't have a wife. Cooking for these other boys, they don't have wives. The people who are working there, they don't have wives. You understand now? It's a villa of they are called bachelors. Bachelors of molesters. You understand such kind of a thing? And she's the only lady who is there. Look at that kind of
that is so
icon.
bad. Actually, the reason why I was asking you about the CCTVs, just in case, and this is just for God's sake, if anything bad happens to Anastasia, I think, when maybe somebody forceful that is being done, maybe can be done, then Anastasia maybe go to get justice. You get that?
My friend, you will never get anything inside there, because anything will be told. Oh, people have already contaminated with this kind of the CCTVs, and it's not working.
It is not working.
And for you to account for it, if he's a man enough, can he bring out the CCTV footage when Kibe came back from Nairobi, when he was sent? He was in Argentina and sent Kibe to come to the village, and came to the villa most miscuously. He was with Mawera in the villa, and also there's this kind of the boy was called Gake in this kind of the villa. Why was Gake terminated immediately when Kibe arrived? Why? What was happening there? I have everything, and I know.
You know everything.
I know everything. What happened from Anastasia, Gake, Kibe, and Mawera? What happened? And where did this kind of the purchasement of the things happen?
The same story that I'm talking about.
Exactly. And where did they come from? Because the things were bought in one of the clinics here in Sirare. And the things that were being used to make sure that that operation is successful, they happened to be there. And why is the CCTV? If he's a man, give him out the CCTV footage. He cannot. And he's claiming about, oh, you know, she's having a 3 years of the contract ABCD. My friend, I'm telling you, the things that are being done there, they cannot put the CCTVs. Because when you understand the CCTV footage, if it's released per day, it's stored at a certain position. Like, it's only like if the intelligent people who they installed it, they are the people who can know where this kind of the chip is.
It is being transmitted
to another chip. Exactly. It's not at the system there. Exactly. So that's what I'm telling you. And he cannot do anything like that one. Why am I saying so? When you know, his phone is not even running anything. The biggest problem, my friend, I'm telling you as a fact, never be rich like you think about you are rich. Be rich and do your things in silent format. Why am I saying so? Who doesn't know the next thing tomorrow that will happen in the villa?
Everybody knows.
Who doesn't know what he will eat? Already it's purchased.
People know.
Everybody knows.
Yes.
So you are talking about you are a millionaire.
That is not
that
how
everybody knows about your life, in and out, including your mother showering to the river. So a bit you have to come out and understand it.
Yes.
Like we have to grow up like an Africans.
Exactly.
And including, I know, and I was telling you something here.
Yes.
Like look at somebody's talking about. Yes, you got money. God has blessed you. You have money. Some money that will sustain you. But you want to use the sustainable money to alter the normality of the village. Like right now, the whole section of the river, talk about Murimi's home, Pasi's home. Everybody in that kind of a zone. He has crossed the whole river. So they cannot access the river. And to the public, or to the talk about the national government, talk about the Kenyan government, everybody is mandated to use the river in any position you want. But
and that is why the last time we were talking about rivers, that is Lipetian land. It does not belong to anybody. That is a government resource.
Exactly.
Yes.
You just fence, but be 15 to 30 meters
away
from the river.
Yes.
But now Anesto cannot go to the river. Why? He has to use other people's, and this is just a default that is there. And it has got to this kind of the village because of illiteracy, number one. Talk about alcoholism, number two, which is the key zone for this kind of things to happen. Like even today we say, yo, don't sell, don't do this, my friend. Tomorrow you'll get things happening. And it's one of the criteria that are being used. And the whole of this kind of the family, they like it. And why am I saying so? One thing is, once upon a time, I once tell people when I started my reaction, they will ever complain like Gintu is a bad person. When I started it, they thought about Gintu was bad. But I came to realize things a bit by bit, because how many YouTubers are being chased out?
A lot of them.
And including, I told them not only like he is the only Kenge, the whole of their ecosystem is having such kind of a character.
Same character.
The character of the Condad is portrayed to them. Is portrayed to them. One thing, look at what happened to the dancing mom yesterday, but one. What happened?
When
this kind of the gentleman was being chased live because of you know how that story was?
Even before Nation, Nani was chased with this guy.
Moibra.
No. This is Hosea.
Hosea was chased.
The issue was about money. That
Why am I saying
I'm
so?
being given your money to bring it to you, then you reject. You say that you have my number. Why could that person
deposit the money to you? Exactly. That's what now is becoming a problem also. Right now also is money. Also to the nation. Because when I got the information, because I have the information from the interior, the people you're working with. And the story is, one of the sponsor from the US, I don't know if it's US, whatever this sponsor is coming from, texted this kind of the gentleman and said about texted Nation and talked about Nation, it's too hot.
It cannot handle anymore.
It has to cool down.
Yeah, it has to cool down.
So when this kind of the sponsor
Yes.
approached to the gentleman and sent some money,
Yeah.
and she's the one who was sending money to make
Yeah.
sure that Nation, they are building that kind of I don't know if it's a chicken, whatever farm is there, that kind of the timber and something.
Actually, it was a cattle.
A cattle rest area. Talk
Yes,
about resting
actually.
area for the
Yes.
cattle.
Yes.
So that kind of a stuff,
Yes.
those kind of the timbers,
Yes.
the dancing mom is using the same timbers
Yeah.
as firewood.
Firewood. How?
Exactly.
Well,
So
that
you
is
can
really
see
bad.
how the money of the people are being wasted outside here.
Yes.
You buy, you talk about somebody sponsor you
Yes.
to buy some timbers and bring them to me.
Yeah.
Then without being working, you find like now I'm using them
Yes.
as firewood.
As
You understand?
firewood, yes.
So this sponsor reached out to Devi and asked about, hey gentlemen, how are you? I'm fine. I'm this and this and this,
Yes.
and I'm the one who is making it through who? Through Nation.
Yeah.
So I've seen something that is not clear and I don't like about how it's being handled.
Yeah.
And what is it? Talked about, I cannot use my money to buy some of the stuffs like
Yes.
timbers
Yeah.
to make sure that we're going to be making that kind of an ecosystem of the dancing mom very decorated and
Yes,
good,
yes.
because we had to talk about it. Like we have to engage and do something, and I will use somebody else to do it.
Yeah.
Because he's a mason, you understand, he's a mason and also a carpenter.
Yes. Yes.
So talked about, I don't have respect for you. I don't like your character. I don't like your habit. Why are you using my timbers as firewood to cook? And we are telling the dancing mom to use those kind of the timbers
Yeah,
to cook
to
for. And it's my money that I got from my pocket. And the Nation had been sent money to go and do some things there.
Yes.
When Nation came in, this gentleman talked about you and your sponsor. I don't want to see you here. Go with your money.
with
You
your
understand
money.
it?
Yes.
And that's the time that we can come to conclusively talk about.
Yes.
There's somebody also sent money to give to Yaya, 400 USD,
Yeah.
and it was not given out to Yaya because John the Fresh could not account for it.
Yes.
Because you understand, John the Fresh is now one of the most liquored, even more than Brian Vapor. You understand?
Yes,
Is
yes,
now red eyes 24/8,
Yeah.
not even 7, 24/8.
Yes.
Whenever he wakes up, it's 8 in the morning,
8 in the morning.
24/8,
Yes.
and they cannot account like this is what is going to be happening, and they know themselves what they're doing.
Yes.
And to that kind of an epilogue, we come to conclude like there's something which is fishy cooking somewhere.
Yes.
And that's why you see some of the people are terminated because of some money.
Yeah,
And
the issue is
it's a money issue. And also the rising of a person. The issue was the sponsor to Devi. But why do you include the other person who is Nation now, who doesn't know anything? And this boy is claiming Nation is the one who told this sponsor, like the timbers are being used as firewood.
As firewood.
You understand? And that's why they talked about you have to go. And it's something like... we have to understand, they like drama.
Yeah.
They want to show people like, they have to cause this scenario, and again bring another scenario next to tell people like, this is how it happened and this is how it went. A bit crazy. And from that one, I know so many people, we have talked about much.
Yeah, we have talked about much.
There's something that I wanted to clear out, because some of the people cannot understand how it is.
Yes.
Whenever, and what is bringing a problem is whereby we come out to bring it out the reality, because I was once an accused person, and I went to the court.
Yes.
So many people are being told, Gintu brought some of the family members.
Yes.
He could just, that's why I told you, if he's having a CCTV footage, show us my family member who went there to apologize. And he talked about how Gintu was kneeling down in Kirun, talking about all the police officers. If you are the one, and even the police officers saw it. Because when I went there, I told them, when I get this read off, I'm coming with you. I'm coming for you.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yes.
So I told them the reality, because I told them you are doing a mess that you cannot come out from. And I know everybody. I know the police. I know everything about them.
Yeah.
And I told them, if I finish this one, I'm
you're
coming
coming
for
back
you. Exactly. Because they thought about you going to be a police officer. You cannot be arrested and much more. I told them, you will be. And I have accounted, because the first time, how much money was this kind of the lady, a police officer was given, and to come and get me from home. it was 15,000. And I already have the transaction that was transacted to them.
Yeah.
And it was transacted to another person who transferred now the money to the account of this lady, because already have the accounts and everything.
Yes.
And the next thing is, including me when I went there, this lady was about also to hustle me, talked about, oh, Gintu, give me 10,000 and I will just speak to this man, and this case I will just handle it here. She was there to make money.
And that is what is happening.
Exactly. She was there to make money. And I told her, I don't have money to waste. If you want to progress. She started drafting some of the cases that she doesn't know what to draft. When we reached the court, the second day, we reached the court and I was aligned to the court. And what happened? The first case was read. Like, oh, Gintu threatening to kill. And another thing was using the cameras and to recording a video. I don't know, cyberbullying, something like that. I don't know, whatever, cyberbullying like that. And it was not written correctly. Then the judge asked, why is this kind of the case not drafted? Including that of the threatening to kill, it was not written that way. It was threatening.
Yeah, threatening.
Threatening. Only threatening it was there. And the judge claimed, how are you bringing a pregnant, it's just a pregnant statement you are bringing to me. Bring a full-grown baby to me and tell me this is how it happened and this is how the operation went and the baby is out. Exactly. And they went again to redo it again. Rewriting. And whenever they rewrited it, again they came and again they were told, I think about you, an officer, and I will tell the real fact. She's called Jacinta.
Oh, I know her.
Yeah, she was told, why are you becoming troublesome to this kind of the court? Why can't you bring out the reality about it? It was in court one. And what happened? Talked about, I'm only ruling one thing. It's only one thing. If you get it again, you will come and redraft and we'll read it in the second way. And they were told, like, go and write a good statement. And including whenever this kind of the witnesses were there, when the judge read this kind of the witness from this kind of the two individual, he talked about this is irrelevant. Go and redraft. I stood there, my friend, like 2 hours. They went to redraft, including their lawyer. Was there to show them how to write it. When it came, it's only one was accepted, which was threatening to kill, how they draft it. Talk about filming in court and much more. Whenever the judge came out, talked about Gintu. I've seen the video you recorded in this kind of the court. It has nothing to do with the court. I've seen the thing was you were to clear this kind of gentleman coming inside the court. And I think it is not talking about anything about the court because I was brave enough. I could not bring out the court proceeding. It was not a court proceeding. It's only the entrance of these 3 people. How they entered the court only. And the judge thought about maybe it was the whole day court proceeding. So when they went inside and saw it was just a very short part.
Thing.
Talked about that one doesn't have any kind of this the strength to this kind of the court. It was dismissed. Then now we went with that, and I was given whatever, a bill, a cash bill. Then I paid the cash bill, and whenever now things came out, Kenge was ever talking about, oh, Jacinta, please, including Mayani recorded that video when they were talking with Jacinta, talking about, oh, you have failed me terribly. I needed this kind of the person to go to the prison. I never wanted this kind of the gentleman, including the Mwango outside there went to Sirari and even had a shot and talking about, oh, we are done with him. He's going to the prison, and I've left even the court. I have told, oh, go back. You're going to the prison. Much more stupid things. They wanted to see Gintu in a downer area, like I'm just being scratched, in a scratch moment. Like I will just go bow down, beg, talk about, oh, you know, this is going to be happening, including now the very meticulous point is whereby this gentleman is asking for, and this is the reality. The day this kind of the case was being dismissed, himself, he called himself. Because today on 29th, it was to come today as a mention. Today. It was to come like a mention today.
It has got mentioned.
And my lawyer, I told my lawyer, tell the judge, the other party is the one that is delaying us. Give us a year. And the judge said, if they have not aligned themselves, that day they never came. It was 16th December. They never came. And he talked about now after January 29, I'll give now the hearing in 2027. I want to delay them. The YouTubers, yes, I want to delay them here, and they will not go anywhere. You understand? And the lawyer said it, the reality. These people are in YouTube, and they want now to diminish one person because of talking about they have one powers. And they talked about now going to be checking them, how it's going to be. So the same point, the lady Jacinta called the gentleman, told him, my friend, the case is going to be very bad. Call. And called the number of the lawyer, and the lawyer gave it to the judge, and talked about, oh, you are here, yes, give us your name. My name is Ondari. Yes. And what's your point? I want to withdraw that case because it's becoming too much and I cannot travel. That's the boom. And that's how the case was being terminated out. And he's coming to claim here, oh, Gintu was there and talk about ABCD. Gintu came and begged. Nobody went to beg. He's the only person who came out, because I went and I said one day I came to this kind of the filming here, and I said it the reality. Me, he was giving some of the orders that I told people it can never be. He told his lawyer to give me a paper that was written like I should be 300 meters away from his territory, including that's the land of him, that's the land of him. I have another land to the other side, so I should not come to this kind of the village anymore. I told my lawyer, is a very stupid person and lunatic, psychopathic people who cannot understand and tally for themselves. And the lawyer said it. The case will progress with any kind of the iterations or whatever comes. The case has to continue. And if I was stupid, he understood and he got the point from me when I said it, like the case will continue, whether you like it or not. Why couldn't he come out and talk about, oh, Gintu was begging, so let me now terminate the begging, let us continue. Why couldn't it come out? You understand, some of the people want to challenge other people. Like he used subscribers' money to benefit himself. And he used the money to tell them, oh, I'm going to be using to the lawyer, including told some of the people like, oh, the lawyer going to be needing 17,000. And the lawyer is just 15,000 for him because he was a low-class lawyer. Very, very fourth-class lawyer. And I brought the first class, talk about our court of appeal lawyers, including I told much of the people, when my lawyer entered talk about the court, including the judge stood up and greeted like, senior, how are you? You are here. Even everybody was flabbergasted. Like, is this the reality? This is the lawyer who can approach this kind of, who is to be represented with this kind of the case? Everybody was flabbergasted in that kind of the court, including when I got out, there are so many people who rushed to me talking about, how did you get that person? How much money do you pay that person? And everybody was talking about when this kind of the people saw him this way. Their lawyer, my friend, do you know what he said? They were told, okay, Gintu's lawyer is here and your lawyer is here, yes? Okay, now how is the thing going to be starting? The lawyer of them said about, no, I will not start. Let's start with my senior first, then I'll. And you understand it direct, how it is. And already they have given up themselves, talking about, oh, let Gintu progress first. That's how the men came out and talked about the day when now the ruling was to be had. His lawyer ran away from the court. I swear. He was nowhere to be seen. When this kind of the man was coming out to say, my name is, the ID number is, so do you understand, like, you only get this kind of the matter from the court, it's done. It's done completely. Yes. He was like a watchdog. And the real fact is, I will tell them as a fact, don't come to lie to the public because you understand, like, you're going to be having the number and start lying to the people like you own everything. You have money but the stupid brain. You can grow old but a fool. And that's the character that is portraying to this kind of the village. People think about money is everything. I'm not intimidated with money. And is ever, I heard about the same NBI came out with a report saying, oh, he was saying, oh, he will use the FBI and tell him to spell the full abbreviation of FBI. He doesn't know. He will just be chewing his mouth and vibrating cheeks like a vibrator. And to the real fantastic module, the same thing he's talking about, he's going to be using, oh, he has a very big connection. And I started when I started, he said about it.
And I think, you know, that is the reaction I've done today.
Oh, you have done it already?
The one who has done that reaction today morning about the FBI. That is something that he claimed when he was in Argentina. And there is a question that I wanted to ask you. The question is this, when Kenge was in Argentina, actually he collected a lot of money in form of donation, so as to fulfill,
from the burial ceremony,
so as to fulfill his dream for taking some people. The information was to take some people to the court. Why you? Because so far we have only seen one case that even it never materialized. Because, and that case was about you and him. There is no any other case.
Let me tell you one thing.
Yes.
When he was in Argentina,
yes,
he said like because during that time we started building,
yes,
and he got a report. There's a time I said in my video, because he was watching us and he was watching me very meticulous. Even right now, you're gonna be watching me.
Yes.
And I'm addressing him direct.
Yes.
When he was in Argentina,
yes,
he said to his kind of the video direct, because I had it, saying, I've heard about Gintu is going to build. We are waiting to see what he's going to build. It was in 2024 December. We are waiting to see what you're going to be building. It's just a small house that he's claiming to build. Number one. Number two, he said Gintu is so brave enough than Mogesi and other reactors because he's using the reaction to build himself. You understand it? And also he said the reaction we are doing, he pinpointed it to Mogesi. Like the reaction we are doing, the money that we are getting, we will use it in accidents, we'll use it in courts, and there's nothing we'll do with that kind of the money. You understand it? He said himself. And including he mentioned, like, he's gonna be looking for the people who are funding us to make sure that we're gonna be getting this kind of the report out. Because he never dreamt one day, like, this kind of the people ever will come out to be the most decorated reactors who will be analyzing his chapter, the reality chapter, not even what he has placed like other people do, like the way you do. You watch his video and you put it and you analyze it. No, me, I tell you from the village, live. This is how it is. This is the sewage. This is what it is, and this is what it is. This is the molester who was molested, and she's here to say. And this is a person, and this is how they are being used. And this is the police. We are in the police station. I tell you the reality.
Exactly.
So when he said so, he started collecting money, including we started getting some of the WhatsApp, very stupid things from WhatsApp, like, oh, you're gonna be, I have to go to Nairobi in court on this date and this date. I always tell them FUCK, and make it happen to your own moment, because you cannot tell me like a law can come in a WhatsApp. Which kind of a lawsuit does it come to? A person will be called from the office and be told. And how? And I told some of the people, let us not be taken as stupid, like we never learned. Even right now, the police officers from Migori, they cannot come to take you here.
Exactly.
They can never. Why? They will ask for a permission from the nearest. Including even the FBI they're talking about. They will have to access in Kenya. Through what? Through this kind of the police, the department, police, which is here, and also the embassy, for them to be linked to make sure they're gonna be arriving where the scenario is. And he doesn't have that capacity. How are they coming? If they are coming, the FBI are gonna be coming to Kenya. They are coming for him.
For him, not
exactly.
Any other person.
Because he's the one who has made terrible things in America, molestation of ladies. Exactly. So let us not be intimidated with a person who has been shaking cucumber like heterozygotes and also helter-skelter from one position to another. Let us not be pinpointed like you are the people who are in wrong, yet he's the one who want to clean his name using us. Like he's a director, he's just using an intelligent liquid to diminish our own dignity and talk about he's the one who is making it happen. But the reality is one. We are not shaken. That's number one. That's why he saw it. Number two, we are not intimidated. We are not threatened. You understand? And we are not here to be shocked like, oh, this is going to be happening. Like, you know, in the previous time, I've seen my friend is here, Mokami. If you could ask about the police is coming to your home, the whole of your home, you will run out of your home for a full week. I'm telling you the fact.
That was what was happening.
Like the police officers are coming to your home. You will pass through the iron sheets and you will go until and nobody will give you the report like they have gone or whatever.
Yes.
Like that was the time. But
Yes.
this time round,
Yeah.
it's a 21st century.
Exactly.
And everybody has a right to say about this the freedom of this, and this the freedom of this, and this is my right, man. And we are not here to start to be intimidated. So the fact of going to Argentina, another thing, there are so many people who are fired in the likes of somebody called Pablo K.E. He was fired because of one thing. The sister, she was the manager and to that kind of the villa. And even she was my manager, I can say it as a fact. But we were ever differing with her because she was having a bit of too much seriousness, whereby I'm a joker sometimes. So we were passing ourselves. Sometimes you could not even talk for 2 days to 3 days. I will say as a fact. We are not here to lie. Whenever I see somebody is now pinpointing much of the hashes to me, I talk about, you can never control me, man. And you can never be controlled like that. Because they were told, control these people. And I will not be controlled like that. And the fact is, when people sent money and talked about to support this kind of the demise of this lady, and rest in peace, Rose DJ. And the money was sent, so much money, which made Pablo K.E. to be called a threat to that society, to be called a betrayer, to be called ungrateful. It's because of complaining about how did the money of this kind of the funeral go. Have you ever seen Kang in any funeral?
No, I've never seen.
And does he understand like we are the people who will bury him? Does he understand
He doesn't understand.
He doesn't understand like the villagers are the people who will do such kind of the graveyard and much more. And we are here like we are just passing. This is just a world we are, and we are passing. This is not the second time like you come back. We are passing through it, and let nobody start intimidating because one time you'll come from a cold from a fridge like a cold beer. Some people have to understand it like that. And now. When he was here, I told you, he had molested in the UK, in the United States. He was being searched very highly, and he was even sent to go and report to the police officers, talk about the nearest OCPD office in Kihanja. Not Kihanja, not even in Migori, in Kisumu, at the embassy.
Oh, at the embassy.
At the embassy. And he was told to go and report there. And he was denied a visa, number one. When he reached there, he was told, go with your visa to the embassy and things going to be following. It's kind of the course. You understand it? When he went to the embassy, he was, it was taken, the passport was taken, number one. Number two, what was taken, the YouTube or whatever AdSense, it was taken officially permanently, and his money that was there, it was taken to the US in terms of recovering the losses that he made there. In terms of children, you can never understand, man. It's only God knows how many things are just miserable outside here. So when things happen like that, he was having nothing, and including he was not being paid. I told you that story.
Yes, you told
me. Until he went to Argentina with the Latino, including using the money of the Argentinian lady. And why did he go to stay in a cage of a dog in Argentina?
Because of no money.
No money. Including, he thought about he could marry from a very rich dynasty, a family. He got their ghetto parents, ghetto ladies, and they are living in a very horrible like Kibera, and you are rushing from Kenya like you are going to stay in Kibera in America. Islam. And you're telling people like you are just a travel commando. You are nothing, man.
Actually, he's a zero grazing commando right now.
Exactly, zero grazing. He's a zero grazing. Right now, he cannot travel because he was ever intimidating us. I've traveled 72 countries, not repeating America. Right now, he's now talking about I've traveled in Africa. He was ever talking about I can never travel in Africa. I want to go to the US or whatever. Right now, he's talking about let me travel in Africa because it's only the only option. And including, he was not having money. So any money that was coming in was used very meticulous, including when Jamaican uncle arrived. And he arrived with he told a Jamaican uncle to come with American dollars. And this kind of the money was to win a land. And that money it came from different. You understand, they were communicating.
Yeah.
And I told much of the people, like, you never understand things that are being done behind the scene. There was a WhatsApp group created
Yes.
that was funding this gentleman.
Yes.
And it was the one to understand, like, you have to do this and you have to do this.
Yeah.
And can you understand, like, if you are a millionaire,
Yes.
you are begging people to come with oil, coming with sugar, coming with cutleries, to come and sponsor your party, including, it's only his team knew it. Whoever they were in WhatsApp, they knew, like, this gentleman has no money.
Yeah.
There's a day he ever told me, oh, going to bring me my phone. Give me, go tell Roro to give you the phone and bring it to me. I want to call this kind of the sponsor who told me going to be buying me a generator to hear what is happening. I talked about, oh,
This is what
he's
is
lying
happening.
to us.
Yeah.
Keep posting, and he's going to call somebody to buy a generator.
A generator.
Hey, I was now elevated. I was doomed.
Yeah.
Now I was elevated. Oh,
This
that's
is
how
what
it's
is
happening. These people are cheating to us, like, oh, consistency pay. They have another route.
Yes.
That's why I was asking myself, how are things being done? This is the money. How much money do you
And
have?
actually, that WhatsApp group, in the same WhatsApp group, when people are going for shout out and everything. they
Exactly. It
just-
was telling, like,
Yes,
give
subscribe
this
with
person,
it. Yes.
give this person shout out, and the same WhatsApp group,
Yes, they
it is
subscribe.
selected the
Yes.
people and talked about, I want to be using Maxi,
Yes.
another one will be using Mokami, another will be using Gintu, in a different positions,
Yeah.
but to fund this person
Yes.
in a way, like, people should say, like, oh, people are supporting the party to
Yes.
come. They're the same WhatsApp group.
Yes.
And it was being headed with this kind of the lady, Janet Harris.
Harris.
Exactly.
Yes.
That's a fact.
And the same
And,
same-
and the secretary was Satoni, something like that one.
Yeah.
Satoni.
Yes.
Yeah, and Tony G, something like that one.
And actually, that's the reason why those people were being given shout out by then. It was very successful. And when they are told to unsubscribe, they were marching. Shwee, shwee,
Yeah,
shwee.
exactly.
That is what is happening.
So it was, that's what people don't understand.
Yes.
There's a very big scam than money.
That money.
Don't think about money as a scam.
Money
My
is
friend,
not a
there's
scam.
something that has been scammed. Is the YouTubers have been
Exactly.
scammed in terms of subscribers.
Yes.
I said it one day.
Yes.
Like, you are being told,
Yes.
let us use the likes of how many people have been into that kind of the villa.
A lot of.
Look at Mama Gift.
Yes.
Look at Baba Gift.
Yes.
Look at Stefan.
Yeah.
Look at all of these kind of the people who came,
Yeah.
and there were big event shout outs and much more. Not even forgetting the recent people who were even there.
Yes.
When you are out of there, you are done completely.
You are done.
You are done
Actually,
completely.
you are done.
And that's a fact.
Yes.
It's only a lack that God has given you, a lack of consistency, and gives you a bit of a sponsor who will be talking about, oh, I've seen you are doing this, I'm going to be
exactly.
supporting
That
you
is what
into
is
this one.
happening.
And that
Yeah.
is what is coming out.
Yes.
But let us not be lied. And people start lamenting things they don't understand. They think about, people think about we are stupid in Africa. But when they will understand, like, we are more than even robotic.
Yes.
When it comes to the sensing and also understanding the intelligence that is outside here, which is a fact. So, my friend,
Yes.
what I can advise you is number one,
Yes.
and also it's not only you.
Even
the people
others,
will be
even
watching,
others,
and
yeah.
they have never been told.
Yes.
Nobody
Yeah.
in this village of Nyabohanse is doing his thing without the sponsorship.
Yeah, that is true.
Nobody in this ecosystem of Nyabohanse
Yeah.
is rich.
Yes.
We are dwarfs,
You are.
and there's no taller dwarf.
Yeah.
Both of us, we are dwarfs.
Dwarf.
There's no day you'll find somebody talking about, oh, we are a dwarf and I'm a taller dwarf. I'm taller than the other dwarfs. Is this
Dwarfism.
possible?
No, it is
We
not
are,
possible.
both of us, we are dwarfs.
Homozygous dwarf.
And more so,
Yeah.
the most thing that I wanted people to know,
Yeah.
we are poor.
Yes.
That's the only thing.
Very
How can
poor.
a person come to threaten you
Yeah.
with the other people's money?
Money.
Look at which kind of the poorness is that one? It's a going to school poor?
No.
Is it the gone to school poverty? Something like that one. Intelligence liquid. My friend, we are being scammed, but we don't understand.
We don't understand.
And we have to really understand the potential we have
Yeah.
and understand who we are, and we will make it happen. Let us not be talking about, oh, because I have a ranch. And look at the whole zone that you are talking about, he has a ranch.
Yes.
I've bought a land which is more bigger than that one, and I'm looking for another one, very meticulous.
Yes.
Now bigger than that.
Yeah.
And you're going to be happening very soon,
Which is good.
which is very meticulous
Personal
and
growth.
personal.
Yes.
And people think about, bro,
Yes.
what is very stupid
Yes.
is whereby people are coming to tell you,
Yes.
you have 5,000 subscribers, or you have 9,000 subscribers, you have 2,000 subscribers, or can you see he has more than 570,000, and look at what he's doing, you can never be like them.
Yes.
Nobody has said we want to be like them. We were not born together.
Even for me, that person was just lamenting a lot of stories.
Yeah.
I've never said that I want to be like him.
No.
The subscriber that I have, that is through my own effort.
Exactly.
Yes.
And that's why you're going to be progressing at your own pace.
Yes.
Not
Pole,
to them like, oh, I want to show you like I will make this because of peer pressure. Nothing. He has been into the YouTube platform for more than 10 years.
Yes.
Gintu is now 2 years. Oh my living God. So do you want to talk about, oh, Gintu doesn't sense about it? It's a bit of people to understand it and acknowledge it. It's not a matter of numbers. It's a matter of brain and the smaller team you have. Because someday I said, the small team you are united is more stronger than the bigger team you are divided.
And more confused.
And more interrogatively confused. And that is it.
Yeah.
Federally, we have to say as it is. And to this kind of the nation we are in Africa,
Yeah.
we have to sense about what is tomorrow. It's only recently, the first year, the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth year, he was molesting.
Yes.
He never knew the investment. So it's right now he's bringing some investment and coming to hit and look around and here, telling people like, yeah, I will evacuate you, I will use even, I heard him talking about I will use even my blood.
Yeah.
Which kind of the witchcraft is that one?
That is too.
Don't
too
bring,
sad.
you understand something like, also you never knew about it. When the party time was there, you understand what the conduct was doing to the gate?
No.
Even before the party could come, do you know what he was doing to that kind of the villa?
No.
My friend, you'll never understand that home. It's only God knows, man.
Yeah.
And what has been done there.
Yes. Terrible.
You find yourself going there, you don't want to come out.
Yeah. Because of the person who is at a gate.
The things that have been planted inside there
Yes.
is something else.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you that a fact.
Yes.
And nobody will ever come to tell people.
Yes.
Because that area was vacant
Yes.
when he was building.
Yeah.
And I was, this is kind of the fish farm.
Yeah.
I was going
Yeah.
and coming, going and coming. I knew Alex
Yes.
even before the party could come.
Yeah.
Alex was coming with me. I was fishing for Alex when he was a soldier.
Yes.
Before the party came and people started knowing Alex, who he is.
Yes.
I used to be with a friend of Alex very much. He was coming to feed some of the goats here and much more. And that kind of a zone, he was telling me much of the stories. He was even telling me, I'm about to leave this kind of a villa because I'm seeing things that I would never and have never been told they ever happened. Because whenever you wake up, you don't understand what is coming. The conduct is coming to tell you, you now have to walk from this side to another side. The conduct is very brave. If he knows you want to do something to the villa and the cows are tied outside there, he comes and unties them, gets them to the other plot,
Yes.
very far,
Yes.
and comes and tell you, Tata, I've taken those cows to another plot there, and I saw here,
There is no.
whenever they're gonna be feeding to those ones, you'll get the closer ones here, which will be very easy. So, Tata, so go and see them and make sure that you cannot have any problem.
Yes.
And whenever you move towards that section, he's now doing his things there.
Yes.
And both of them, there's nothing like Christianity. There's nothing like Christianity is there. Look at the gentleman. Is he going to church?
No.
He's a confused element.
Yeah.
It's a confused element. We are not talking about going to church is everything, but look at which generation we are. And look at if you are a prayer, you are prayer. You understand? But
Yes.
don't be talking about, it could be happening to this way. It could be. People have to sense how they limit it and what's going to be coming out, bro.
Yeah.
And that is the end of this kind of the video. As I will say, be very keen. And we are not here to be intimidated with anyone in whichever way. because they know who we are. I had, even if they want to sense, there's a day I filmed the first time of Matiko. Some of the people said about, oh, I'm going to sue him. He don't understand who I am. He will know where I am. I'm still at home. I told them the era they thought about they could be having money. Let them try this damn time. Let them try. Including Kengi himself, he knows. I'm not a joking zone. He knows how much money I used to make sure that he doesn't have anything to that court. Exactly. Let him not come and beg. Let him beg straightforward like, please guys, I used your money to sue Gintu, but it never worked. The police ate the money. And due to unconditional circumstances, it was my first time to go to the court. I never knew how this kind of the program is going. They ate my money. I was a fool to that kind of an envelope. So people could understand you and come out and say about, oh, we are sorry, we will send you more money. That's the only thing he needs.
Exactly.
But don't come out to tell us, oh, you know, it's only Gintu came and begged and begged and begged. Do you understand, like those kind of the people, they like Gintu? Whenever even they hear like talking about Gintu came and begged and you forgive him, they're feeling like you are even a traitor. You understand? A bit, he has to be so smart in terms of the brain. And when I was telling you, he could be one of the good mentors that we could be going there to study. Even if I will study here, I'll talk about he has something very unique for me to even, you understand, sometimes my father used to say, whenever what I've spoken here, take the good, leave the bad. Whatever you find like it's the good thing, take it and use it, and leave the bad to that ecosystem. Now, that's what I'm ever saying. When he could be a good person and a very good mentor, we could be spotting like he's doing something good here, and I could do this. If you are a millionaire, you are asking for the people to donate about the swimming pool. And you are claiming for it, very really claiming for it. Like, oh, guys, you know, I want to be building here a swimming pool. Oh, you know, I'm waiting for waiting for what? If you are a millionaire, do it. And how long has this kind of the villa been built? You understand? From 2020. It has been built from 2025 years to the start. And if you are a millionaire, how long will you take to build your house, man? And if he was a millionaire, he could give a Chinese company to build that kind of the house as a contract. And the house could be so meticulous. It's about to sink, man. You don't understand that one? It doesn't have anything there, man. Whenever it rains, water is coming from down the level, and we fetch water from down. Oh my living God! That's a study that people have to understand and acknowledge this kind of the time. Never be intimidated. And the police are here to work for us, and that's why sometimes they write to the court, or whenever you are going to the prison, they say, "Welcome to prison. The prison is for the you people, and feel free because we are here to serve you." Very meticulous, and let him not think about he's the only person who can just rescue himself not to go to the court. One day, one time, he's going to be coming. Right now, let him say, but we are elevating, we are collecting data to make sure that things are going to be happening. Let him eat and regain the body weight because he's stressed and he has a mortality rate. That's the only thing I can say. And right now the cucumber is carelessly hanging and loosely attached and irregular in shape, making sure I'm going to be talking about all my really friends. What am I going to do is finding like, we are very start to talk about let Anastasia not have any kind of the problem. We're hoping good and let it stuck to the kind of the position. Thank you very much, bro, for you making it happen. As you're going to be telling much of the people something here maybe.
No, me, I have no any much words because it has been an interactive session.
Exactly.
We have really talked, or you have really talked, because you know, for me, my work is just to listen, and at the end of the day, because you know, you are one of the people who was in that villa.
Exactly.
And I usually tell the subscriber that what you hear Gintu saying, that is the reality what was happening. That is why even Kengi himself is not attacking Gintu, because actually the people who are attacking you are the subscribers, not even Kengi himself.
Yeah, exactly.
Because,
his subscribers.
Yeah, the subscribers are the one who are attacking Gintu. So what I can say, let us keep it tuned. Let us move as a movement. Goodbye, guys.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why I'm silent. Guys, we are making it happen. I have Mukami here. You could have talked to something here, Mukami.
Yeah, Mukami.
Yeah. I was going to be ending this kind of the life chapter.
Yeah, man.
One-on-one.
Yeah. Don't worry. You know, I was just passing by the way. You know, I can't pass by not saying hi to you because we are neighbor too. No one can restrict me from.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I just saw you. That's why I was passing. I was going to Nyabanse.
Yeah.
But when I saw you, you know, I have to come and say hi.
Exactly.
Because we have no beef.
Welcome, bro.
Yeah. So there's nothing that I can talk much, but only saying hi.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
He's called Mr.
CCTV.
CCTV.
The village CCTV.
Exactly. So guys, thank you very much for being
It's
tuned
only
and locked
that,
in.
you know, Gintu, I kindly request, I like a phone. I just want to join the YouTube.
Yeah, platform.
Yeah. So that I can,
Chambua. Make it
I
happen.
can make,
You can systemize.
yeah, I can tell people what is happening in
Exactly.
the village.
Hope good.
Like the things that they are doing here, but you know, I know about it so much. When I came, you were talking about it, but I know much.
Exactly.
I know much than you know.
I don't think.
Yeah, I know much.
I don't think.
Because this guy, I grew when he was young.
No, we
You
are not
know,
talking about the growing. We are talking about now the YouTube growth.
your YouTube channel,
Yeah.
but whatever
From
they
their
are doing-
life, you are talking about you knew them, you grew together, but I was the supply of milk to them since my childhood.
Going to door, you are just
Okay.
observing from
Not even door to door. Sometimes I could just sit whenever they cook and they...
You know, even there is a day that he was hanged with his
Dad.
own dad.
I understand.
Yeah.
And he was about to be dismissed.
Yeah, when I went to call my mom that there's somebody who is being hung in the door, my mom told me, who is that? And my mom came and cut
The rope.
the rope and
The boy rolled
the
down
boy-
like a frog.
Yeah,
I know that story. I know that
and
story.
When
And-
when he came out, he said, "Mama, Asante, thanks, Mom."
Thanks.
And when he was asked why he has, it's because he has not seen the goats, and the goats I have seen them going to Muinya Bwansi.
Exactly.
Then he ran to the
Munyamwase,
yeah
to go and
to
get them.
collect them and back.
That
Is
was
that the reason why he was saying that when he was talking about the father, Kohera Senior, he was saying that, where were you when I was herding the goats? That is the reason.
Yeah.
Painful
You know
because
they
of
call
the goats.
they call
The
that
goats, my friend, you know what?
Yes.
Even for him to have such kind of an eye because of the goats.
Yeah.
The goats.
Yeah.
That is so
It was hit like
He
Safari Rally.
was, that
Yeah.
Ondari
It
is
was-
a very dangerous man.
Hey, my friend.
Why
if you
have-
want some of the stories,
Yes.
my friend, the childhood stories,
Yes.
including whenever you want to tackle this kind of the Dimwango also. My friend, it's Dimwango is only the money that has changed her face. I'm telling you.
It's real funny.
Nobody could go and approach and say hi.
Yes.
She was looking like the Condad himself. Direct.
That
Somebody
that,
looking like something like you stretch. But whenever
face.
she's walking,
Sura personal.
whenever she's walking,
Yes.
you
Like
see
a
that's a
baboon.
very meticulous lady from
Mautete.
the Mafrubanya. whenever you reach there and she turns,
see the
hey
nyash?
lady, hi. And do you not understand why this kind of the lady and the Nasto, they are not going hand in hand? It's because Nasto used to talk about date one of the friends that one day they met, and Nasto never greeted her, greeted one of the nephews, and talked about, oh, I never liked this guy. The lady wanted Nasto, but Nasto, due to unconditional circumstances, the face is not facing, I chose the nephew than him. Talk about and that's how the grudge came out. That's why see they cannot rhyme. You understand it? So it's from the village shenanigans. She was ever talking about, oh, you know, Nasto, they were staying in a very good compound in permanent houses. Let them also, they were staying in the same permanent houses. And they are talking about, oh, we are living in a poor background. Tell her, say it, the reality. The contact was ever chasing you from the home and you are living to other people's ecosystem. But this lady was the only selected one. But this kind of gentleman, Kenge, whenever you're going to be doing, let him rest for that, whatever going to be doing. That's the best. And sleeping outside, it was sleeping inside, so it's the same. So it was like 70 by 30. Sleeping inside is 30, outside is 70.
But that's
anytime. That's the reality.
That's
so many people, the Kisi people who are living in Nyabuanse, they were the rescue team for this kind of the family, and that's the reality. So when you see everybody's acting perpendicularly, and when you see this kind of the man is ever walking helter skelter with no changing of the clothes, it's the same. Like he is now reaping his karma. Is now talking about, oh, these are the people who was chasing.